Every month we say we're done collecting bottles, and every month we somehow end up with at least 10. I don't know how it happens, guys, it just does. Hey everybody, I'm Troy. Laura's still out sick, so you got me again. Hopefully she'll be back for the next video. Thank you all for the continued well wishes, thoughts, and prayers. She is doing much better and will be with us again very, very soon. So our monthly bourbon haul for the month of May 2024, we're kicking it off with the Bulleit 12-year rye. Now we've reviewed this. Laura and I both liked it a lot. We scored it very high. It's a 95.5 MGP rye that was absent from the shelves for about 4 or 5 years, and Bulleit brought it back. It's like $55, 92 proof, and it is just a great, easy sipping, super sweet summertime rye whiskey. Laura actually bought this herself. And you know Laura, she does not like backups, but she liked this so much, we backed it up. This next bottle has been all the rage across the interwebs. Every channel out there is rushing to find it. They're doing reviews. It's the Jim Beam 7. Honestly, I don't really know a whole lot about this bottle. It's not even open. We saw it at a recent trip to the Total Wine, and we knew everybody was gaga over it on social media, so we picked it up ourselves. And then Laura got sick, and I've not had a chance to get into it. I believe, and you guys can correct me in the comments if you want, that this is replacing the Jim Beam Black. And I believe the Jim Beam Black is either extra aged or double barreled. I don't know. I think they used to have an 8-year age statement on it, and it went away. And now they're back with a 7-year age statement. Jim Beam's coming out with all kinds of age-stated stuff. I really like the trend. When Laura gets back, we will taste this. We will probably review it, but who knows, maybe it'll be a great one. SLB Drinks thought very highly of it, as most channels did. Bourbon Junkies put it in a blind with all kinds of budget bourbon, and I think it came in dead last. They did not like it at all. So we'll see. I'm sure we're gonna be somewhere in between. So I mentioned we like those single barrels, those one-offs, those picks, those special bottles that someone liked enough to put their name on. This is no exception. It's a Jeppson's port finished bottle. It's coming out of Storytime Distilling. Shane's a great guy. It's an online bottle club. Well, you should check it out. They come out with some great stuff. This one's called the Port Night Rises. It's got like a little Batman themed tater sticker on there. But this Jeppson's port finished bourbon is fantastic. All of the Jeppson's finished bourbons that we've had are great. You've probably heard us talk about the Friday at Fred's cigar blend that they did, also Storytime. But this one is darn good as well, and we're happy to have it in the collection. We did get a taste of this one prior to Laura getting sick, so I know this is good. I can put my seal of approval on it. Shane, you got a great palate, buddy. All right, the next one, it's also a single barrel. Surprise! And it's also from Storytime Distilling. It's a Backbone, aged 87 months. So pretty good amount of aging on this. It's the Drill Sergeant Dunny's Private Reserve. You know, Backbone sources, it's MGP. This bottle, 118.7 proof, got such a unique, attention-grabbing flavor. Guess what? Another pick. So this guy right here, it's at a Bull Run. It's a 16-year American whiskey, aged an additional month in Oregon Pinot Noir casks. It's picked by the Nerds and Turds, Trev over at Bourbon Wrench, and David and Kira over at whiskeychannel.com/theshelfturds. It's the running of the bulls. You know, Laura and I are huge Bull Run fans. It's a local distillery to us. We've had their 16-year Pinot finished before. This one's unique because it's cask strength. Ours was 96 proof. This one's 119.24 proof. Can't wait to get into that. I'm looking for it to just be amazing. I'm expecting big things. They have great palates at Nerds and Turds, and Bull Run makes great whiskey. That's a great combination. This one's gonna be excellent. All right, next on our list, it's not a single barrel, but it is a genuine small batch. It's out of Redwood Empire. It's the Screaming Titan. This is their wheated whiskey. This was like a 50 barrel run. It's coming in at 96 proof. It's batch 1, 4% malt, 7% rye, 59% corn, 30% wheat. Coming in around $100, maybe just under. I really loved their first two in this series, the Foggy Burl and the Devil's Tower, which was the high rye and their single malt. This one, the wheated, it's good. I think off of the one little sip that I had of it, it might be my least favorite of the trio, but I don't really want to stand by that at this point because, like I said, I've only had a sip. Haven't drank a whole lot of whiskey since Laura went into the hospital. So she'll be out soon and we can start trying to get into these things again and figure out what's what. But anyways, Screaming Titan, Redwood Empire, small batch 50 barrels. Two more single barrels here. These are the Dark Arts. They're both 7 years old. They're both from Barrels for Hope. One of them is a port wine finish. One of them is a sherry wine finish. I've had literally a pour out of each of these. They were both pretty good. We just got these bottles in the past week, so I've not had a lot of time to spend with them. But I do know Dark Arts is one of those brands that's blowing up right now. Everybody's loving them. Everybody's chasing them. Their barely legal bourbon is a big hit in the community. And these bottles, they are excellent. If it's any indication as to the quality of the whiskey that Dark Arts is putting out there, then I would say these are definitely worth chasing if you see them on the shelf. You won't see these. These were, like I said, picks from the Barrels for Hope Barrel Club, which is a charity-driven organization that we subscribe to. But anyways, both excellent pours from the one sip that I've had. All right, this is another special one. It's a single barrel. It's a club release, and it's from Westward Whiskey out of Portland, Oregon. We're a member of their bottle club. This is the Vintner's Cuvée. This one, from the tasting notes I read, is going to be fantastic. It's finished in a couple different wine barrels. Really looking forward to getting into it. I love Westward. I love everything they're doing, and I really, really love their unique expressions in the club. So again, Vintner's Cuvée, double wine finished. Looking forward to it. The final bottle on our list, and guys, I can't believe that this is even in my hands right now. This is a very, very special bottle. It was a gift to the channel from a good friend of the channel. I'm not going to mention his name. Very generous guy. Just know that I really appreciate you. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want people to start expecting him to give them stuff as well. And this was just a complete surprise. It came in the mail. It was unexpected. But it's the Wild Turkey Forgiven. This is a dusty Wild Turkey. This friend of the channel knew that I loved Wild Turkey. He knew that I loved Bulleit. So this guy right here, it is a fantastic pour. It's unique. The legend around this bottle is that there was some rye whiskey in a tote and somebody accidentally dumped some bourbon into that tote, totally ruining the batch. Eddie Russell was supposedly super pissed about it. You know, you don't want to lose a whole batch of whiskey that's ready to be bottled. He tasted it, actually liked it. That person was forgiven, thus the name. This is from 2014, people. This is old whiskey, dusty. There was actual dust on this. So thank you so much for gifting that to us. It's a super special bottle. I'm gonna savor every drop of this. I'm gonna share some with some friends, some family, maybe somebody watching this video. If you're one of our patrons at the $5 tier or higher, stay tuned. There's going to be a spin of the wheel. I'm sending out 4 2-ounce samples from this haul. You may taste some of this whiskey before me. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you again real soon.